So I've been building my entire setup over the past 4 years or so, and it's finally complete. I've made huge changes to my setup over the past few years, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
Okay, so probably the first thing you notice is this huge mouse pad. It's glorious. It's made by Glorious, and it's the XXX large gaming mouse pad, and it goes all the way back here. The next thing I have is my monitor. It's in the Alienware 27-inch, 240 hertz monitor, and it's an IPS panel, and it's treated me very well. I've had it for about 8 months now. Very good monitor. Then in the corner here, you have the Amazon Alexa Generation 3, the Razer Huntsman Mini keyboard. This is my favorite keyboard. This is how it sounds. And then I have it paired with the Glorious Model D- mouse. Very light. I like it a lot. And then on my second monitor, it's just a regular 1080p monitor. My PC, all the specs will be somewhere around here. And it has a Core i7 1660 and 16 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage. That's the main stuff. HyperX Cloud 2 headsets. Had them for 1.5 years now. And then 2 IKEA desks, if anyone was wondering. Cable management is not too good. You have a printer and a shelf down here. For my chair, it's kind of ripping a little bit. I've had this for 2 years now. So the first thing you probably notice is this monitor. It's an Alienware 240 hertz IPS panel, and it's also 1 millisecond response time. The second monitor is just an off-brand 1080p monitor. And then this is a keyboard everyone always asks about. It's the Razer Huntsman Mini, and this is how it sounds. It has the Razer purple clicky switches, and it's paired with the Model D- made by Glorious. We also have a Alexa hiding under here. And then this is the microphone you guys always hear me talking out of. This is the pop filter, a boom arm, and the microphone will be down in the description below. This is my headset. It's a Cloud Alpha S all black edition made by HyperX. And then this mouse pad you guys see, that's humongous, and it goes all the way back to my desk. It's made by Glorious, and it's the XXXL. And then back here you guys see these lights, and they reflect off the wall and give a nice color of blue, and I can change it to anything. Here are the monitor arms. They hold both of these monitors. And then here is the PC that all you guys want to know about. So I'll have most of it down in the description, but overall it has a Core i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 1660. And then here's my chair. It's not a gaming chair, but to me it's a lot more comfortable, just like a normal chair, you know. Then we have just a blue chair mat, so it doesn't scratch the floor. Then we have a printer under here, and with a shoe stand it's resting on, and I use it a lot for school and stuff like that. Cable management is horrendous, which honestly not going to talk about that. And I forgot to mention, this is the Brio webcam. So the first thing you guys probably see is, of course, the PS5. There's not much else to say about this because literally everyone knows about it. But I just got it 2 days ago off of eBay for about 1K or something like that. Moving on, we have the monitor. It's an Alienware 240 hertz IPS panel. I bought it for about $350 in Black Friday 1 or 2 years ago. I can't really remember, but I got it at a pretty good price. Next, we have the Apex Pro TKL with a very, very nice Christmas kind of theme on it. The green and red, I just have it going all the way. You guys can see, and I have a little bit of a white effect on it. I don't know why it shows up as blue. Anyways, we have the Logitech G Pro Superlight. It's the new Logitech wireless mouse. I like it a lot better than the G Pro. It's just lighter and overall has like a much better grip. Then over here we have the microphone, the Shure SM7B. I'm pretty sure the microphone itself is $400, and then with all the accessories, there's like a audio box right here, all that stuff, it ended up being like $700, so it was actually a lot more than I anticipated. But it's a very good mic. I had literally no problems with it. Then, as you guys can see, if I zoom out real quick, just like this, you guys can see that there's a little green light. So behind the monitor, I just have this Govee light bar, which will be linked down below. Everything will be linked down below, by the way. And it just gives a really nice kind of green light. I can change it to any light, of course. Then we have this huge Govee, I don't know what this thing is, wall strip or wall glide, I think it's called. And now I have it set to red, of course, to match the Christmas theme. And it's actually super big when you see it in person. Like, fits the entire setup. Then over here, we just have my hand cam. It's a Logitech Brio. Really good quality for a hand cam. Then we have this light. I usually have it pointing like this for my face, just so I have more light, you know, because lighting when making videos is super important. You have to make sure you don't pass that or like don't skip that. Then over here we have the camera. I bought this about 2 to 3 months ago, I think. It's the Sony a6100. This one also came out like at a pretty hefty price. I think with everything I had to buy for it, it was like literally 1K on the dot, but it has like super good quality, and I plan on using this in the long term, so it's definitely a really good purchase. Then moving on, we have the Stream Deck, and as you guys can see, it has really nice kind of Christmas icons on it. You can kind of download them for free and everything, but I just use this to kind of change the scenes on my stream, music, have some animations going and all that stuff, you know, typical Stream Deck stuff. Moving on, right here we have my wireless headset. It's the Arctic 7 wireless headset from SteelSeries. I don't remember the price. It was about 100, I think. Really good price I got from like a Christmas sale or whatever it was. Then the last thing I actually forgot to mention is the Mousepad. It's from the Mousepad company, and I think it's called the Liquid 03 or something. Again, everything will be linked down below because I might not remember some of the product names, but this is the triple XL. So as you guys can see, it literally goes all the way to the back of my desk and goes all the way, and it fits the entire width. You have the keyboard here. It's the RK61 with some red and black keycaps, as you guys can see, and I don't know how to kind of customize the color. That's why it's just RGB. Then we have the Mongrel mouse. The G502 is the name of it, and it's actually really thick. If you guys see, compared to my super light, you see how much bigger this one is? It's so big. Anyways, we have my monitor here. It's a regular 27-inch monitor, 60 hertz, of course, nothing special, does the job perfectly fine. Then we have the audio box like I showed you guys earlier. It's just for the mic over there, just kind of you need one of these for the Shure SM7B. Then over here, moving into the interesting part, we have the PC. This is the Omen 30L. I bought it in July for about 1.4K. It has a 3060 Ryzen 5 5600G and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Again, all the specs will be linked down below. This is my gaming PC here. It looks a lot better than this PC, but then this PC on the right here is my streaming PC. It's the Alienware Aura R9, and the specs will be up somewhere on the right side right here. For the peripherals here, a lot of you guys already know this, but my main keyboard is the Clicks Cotton Candy keyboard. Matches really nice with this mouse pad here. I also like the kind of color mix. Anyways, then we have probably the most popular wireless gaming mouse, and definitely my favorite one. I think it's about 50 grams or 60, so it's definitely super light. Logitech G Pro Super Light, a lot better than the G Pro, by the way. I highly recommend this if you can afford it. Then for the mouse pad, a lot of you guys already know, but it is from Gutsy Aiden. He does have the best mouse pads. For the PC here, this is definitely probably the most interesting part of the video. It's in the O11 Dynamic PC case. I have it in a kind of white and black color. I think it really matches the setup well. Anyways, it has a Core i7 12700K 3070, so definitely really beefy. Also 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I think it has some kind of ASUS Prime motherboard. I don't really know, to be honest. Aesthetically, it looks really nice, and as you guys can tell from the theme of the setup, blue is definitely my favorite color. Anyways, moving on to the things on the desk here, I have a ZV-1, a Sony ZV-1 here. I didn't set it up yet, that's why a lot of stuff isn't. This camera should be put up here, but for now, since I don't have it set up, I just am letting it stay right there. Anyways, now we have the very popular Go XLR Mini. To be honest, I don't really play around with the values or anything. I just kind of got it for aesthetics. It looks a lot better than my old Scarlett 2i2, which was an old audio box. It was like a red, ugly one. I have it there. Then I have a mouse bungee that I don't use anymore because I have a wireless mouse, of course, so there's no use for that. I need to set up the Elgato Stream Deck. Definitely really useful for when I have it set up in streams. And then this camera, no, what am I saying, camera? The clock right here. I got this recommended from a YouTuber named Slush, and it definitely looks really nice. I just need to change the time, and it doesn't flicker like that in real life. It's just how the camera picks it up. I don't know, the shutter speed or whatever it is. Anyways, here tucked in the back here, I have a wireless phone charger, and for those of you guys wondering, I think it's the S21 I have right here. Yeah, I just let it go right there. It's kind of set in the back right there. Probably the thing that stands out the most is, of course, the monitors. I have a 3-monitor layout, and this is definitely like a stream monitor layout, you can tell. This is where I have my chat, obviously. It's a 27-inch curved monitor from Dell. I got it for $200 from like a Black Friday deal or something. It was really good price. Then this is another Black Friday monitor I got. It's a 240 hertz Alienware 27-inch IPS panel. I got it for like $300, I think, on Black Friday, right when it first came out. So definitely really good price. And then this is just a regular 60 hertz monitor. These two monitors have a lot better light
like compared to this one. It's just because the panels are a lot better. But anyways, this monitor still does the job. It's really good just having a monitor at the top there. Then I have my little webcam here. And for the camera I'm recording on right now, I usually have it sitting right here. So this is my main camera angle and it points kind of towards the PC. It gives a really nice angle. I think that's about it, almost completely it on the desk. Then we just have a PS5 casually sitting in the back here. I literally almost never use this thing, to be honest. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a quick sub. This video took a lot of effort, so a quick sub would be greatly, I mean greatly appreciated. Also, while you're down there, you might as well drop a like. Anyways, peace boys.